And we're back to learning Inkscape in year day 58. Let me show you what the object to path actually does. I think it's an important principle to understand, because when you select your objects, you can see at the bottom, it can detect that it's a rectangle, and is for all the basic shapes the case. Ellipses, polygons, stars, rectangles, it can detect that. And when we use the nodes tool, this is a tool that can select the individual nodes, but if it's just quote unquote a rectangle, you still cannot select it. And if we go to path and use object to path, here on the red one, you can see at the bottom, it has changed from rectangle to path with 4 nodes. Top one is still a rectangle. So for the rectangle, we only have these transformation options. But for the path below the red one, this has not changed. On the edges, it's not a square anymore. It's now a diamond icon. And this is an indicator of a node. So nodes are, let's say, individual anchor points. And these rectangles, these little squares right here, these are transformation indicators for the shape. In our case, the rectangle. Let me show this again, and this time we use a polygon. That was a little bit too big, let me delete it. We'll start again. 6 corners, so we have a hexagon, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to copy. I make the second one black. At the bottom it detects the polygon, and we only have one square to transform it, and the X to reposition it in center. I go to the top one, the red one, use path, object to path, and already it detects a path with 6 nodes. As I've said, it's a hexagon, therefore we have 6 corners. And if we use the nodes tool, we can select them one by one and drag them around, and this isn't possible with the polygon. This is one of the most crucial things to understand in Inkscape. You can create these basic shapes, but if you want to deal with them, if you want to treat them like they are a path where you can rearrange these individual nodes, you have to first turn it into a path. And this can only be done right here on a path, object to path. And then you can, for example, use the nodes tool right here to reposition these individual anchor points. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.